The company Lumos, the fiber company that T-Mobile is trying to buy, most of, I think the Lumos footprint is actually south and east of Ohio. But it looks like Lumos is building out, moving into Ohio. It says $230 million move into Ohio. So I'm not sure, where $230 million gets you, like how many addresses it passes, but it says here 2,000 miles of fiber in Ohio. And it says here Brightspeed Construction. So Lumos operates under that brand name, I suppose. And then MetroNet starts $30 million build in North Carolina, and that company's connected to T-Mobile too. Guys, normally I wouldn't cover this, but because T-Mobile is looking to acquire Lumos and MetroNet, I'm just tracking it all. And this was news from last week. Yeah, definitely Zercool. Fiber is a huge investment, and it's a great one. It's infrastructure that I view as an investment into the future. Everybody's going to need to be connected through these pipes, All right, Lumos this week said that it will invest $230 million to build 2,000 miles of fiber in Ohio to connect homes and businesses throughout Mahoning and Trumbull County. Okay, so I can comment to that a little bit. Cleveland is in Cuyahoga County. It's a pretty big county. I think it's the most populated county in the state. I think Franklin is probably number 2. That's got Columbus and stuff in. But Mahoning and Trumbull, I think those are the counties that surround like Akron. So, I mean, it's a decent sized market for them to build fiber. I'm interested to see which companies already exist there, like who they would be competing with, why they hand selected that location, those counties or whatever. If it's legacy cable and legacy DSL, then I like their chances to win there, because it would be probably a better connection than any type of legacy DSL or really outdated, crappy, unreliable cable. It says here, engineering for the build begins in late 2024. This is the first expansion of Lumos into Ohio, according to the press release. Obviously, we care because we're monitoring the T-Mobile purchase of this company. So this would add to the reach for Lumos, 320,000 locations, up to 3.5 million U.S. locations by the end of 2020. So they're a growing company with a growing footprint. Said Brightspeed's fiber construction and permitting is in progress in multiple regions. It says here there's an announcement in Henderson County and Smith County, Texas. Gun Barrel City, Athens, Payne Springs, Chandler, and Bullard named as some other, locations within Texas. Northern Mississippi, they got a deal there. Marinette, Wisconsin. I don't know, EM Tech, you could speak to that, possibly. I see Louisiana is mentioned. Breaux Bridge. I see Arkansas. I see Siloam Springs, North Carolina. Onslow County. Lots of different little pockets within some of these states. Kansas City got some funding. They're going to build out 3,000 locations in 14 counties. MetroNet starting construction and 30 million fiber network build out. Wilmington, North Carolina was named. Let's see, anything else from these brands? Charter's building out in Alabama, Franklin, Colbert, Lawrence counties. So it looks like these are all just different types of funding and B dollars or whatever. What up, Bobby? All right, so we're tracking it. So this tells me, and this is just a reminder, guys, I don't think T-Mobile's going to meddle and get involved with these companies like Lumos and MetroNet. I don't think that's going to be the case. To me, it seems like they're just investing in these companies like legitimately as investors. As in, like, you invested in a company that was going to be mining gold, or you're going to invest in a company that's going to be mining oil. you're not going out into the field and drilling oil or mining for the gold yourself. You just invested in the company, which would give them, more capital to build out more or to do more. That's kind of what I think is going on here, because T-Mobile doesn't have a team of fiber construction technicians and engineers and managers, and they don't have the teams, they don't have the clientele, they don't have the talent. They've never done that before. I don't think they're going into these fiber investments to get involved with the actual business. Do they end up putting their brand to it? I think is something that remains to be seen. Do they tell Lumos and Metronet, rebranding this to T-Fiber? Maybe, but that's going to have to go to a board, if this is going to be a publicly traded venture or whatever, which it seems to be private for now. But I'm just kind of like thinking aloud. It doesn't seem like T-Mobile is putting their brand to this just yet. And it's not going to be T-Fiber or anything, but that could change in the future. To me, for now, it just seems like investments. We'll continue to monitor. Interesting that the companies are still just doing business as they normally would, kind of reinforcing that fact. SMT Nation, it is time for me to introduce to you Aura. Give you guys an incredible suite of cybersecurity protections to keep everything that you do online safe, keeping you safe from identity theft, scams, online threats, including protections for your entire family. They offer pretty much a worry-free trial period. Obviously, the pricing is very competitive, starting at $12 per month. They've got one simple and easy app for you to use. They've got incredible features, $1 million in coverage, 24/7 expert fraud support, transparent pricing, the money-back guarantee at 60 days with a free trial, no strings attached. So with the odds of falling victim to an online crime being 1 in 4, this would change everything. Really should check them out. The financial fraud protection is worth its weight in gold. Help keep your kids protected within boundaries that you set forth for them. Proven to be the fastest, most reliable fraud alert system. And it's as simple as choosing your plan, simply setting up how you're enrolled, and then getting notified for all the things that it's monitoring. Start your free trial now. Use our link. It's down in the description, and it's also here on the screen, aura.com/Sneed. You guys can click the URL. It's hyperlinked down in the description. And again, it's up here on the screen, aura.com/Sneed. Protect yourself from all the digital threats that's out there in the world.